Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you my seedlings that have not been put out yet. I feel like this is the difficult stage where they're just about ready to go out, but it's not quite time yet. And they're starting to get a little bit bigger and out of hand. And you have so many big ones and newer little ones that it's hard to remember who needs watering when and just keeping after it all. And you kind of just wish it would be time to put them out, but it's not quite time yet. So on this tray, I have mostly, there's a large amount of peppers. These are my best ones. This one, and let's see, is this another one of those? Yep, so the, let's see, I think this is a different one. So, these two, snake bug. This is a picante, and this is a Corno di Toro, which I think is kind of a slightly sweet pepper. It's not like a bell pepper, but it's a sweeter pepper. So those two varieties have done really well. This is a California Wonder. It's alive, it's okay, but it's not, I mean, look at it compared to the picante, it's clearly not as happy. So those are my peppers. And then I have two of these and another one that popped up in some dirt. So I guess I had one that I thought wasn't growing, and it decided to go ahead and do it later. But these are my hibiscus, or what do they call it? Roseoli or roseola or something like that. So you can harvest the flowers for tea. I have two of those here and another one inside, which is much smaller, that just sprouted like a couple days ago. I haven't decided where I'm going to put them yet, but I'll find a spot and that'll be fun. I have two of those here, one inside. Lots of peppers. This is my one and only eggplant. It's a white Casper eggplant, and it's the last seed from some that I got last year. I think I got 5 seeds in a seed swap, and I planted 4 of them, and just a second. So I planted 4 of them, and or maybe I planted 3. I think I planted 3, and 2 of them came up, and the third one didn't germinate. So I planted the 4th one, and that one came up. And then only one of them actually survived the summer, but it was like, it didn't get any bigger than this the whole year. And then, like, just at the very end of the summer, I moved it to a different spot in the garden. And then it decided it was happy, and it just kind of took off. And it got flowers all over it, but it didn't really have time for anything to grow before frost hit. So I'm hoping, I'm taking very good care of it, and I'm hoping this one last eggplant will give me something. At least one that I can save seed off of would be nice. That's my eggplant. And then I have a bunch of these. Let me pull out the prettiest one. That's the biggest one. Now, this might look kind of like a tomato, or it might look kind of like a pepper. This is in the same family as both of those. But this is a Cape gooseberry. And I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And they get these really, they look kind of like little baby tomatillos. But they're yellow, and they're very sweet. And apparently they're good in like pies or in jellies. And they're a husk berry, but they're really, really yummy. So I have 5 of those. I probably should have more, but that'll be enough. And then I have 3 coxcombs over here, which I have 2 that I've already planted out. But, oh, that one's trying to get a blossom on it. No, you're too small. It's too early. Don't do that. Okay, well, anyway, I guess that needs to go in the ground somewhere then. Maybe pinch that off so it can grow bigger and healthier. So those are these ones, and then I have another tray of smaller ones that are up on the deck. They're all out here getting some sun today because it's so nice and warm and the breeze isn't too strong, just a gentle breeze to help them grow a little bit stronger. So I'll head over and show you those ones. Alright, so this is my other tray of seedlings. These ones need water because I brought them out here and they've dried out considerably. Try not to get a shadow for you. These are Hoppy Red Dye Amaranth. And then I have a bunch of chamomile plants here. That one needs a drink. These, okay, here's my other hibiscus. It's in with a blue butterfly pea, so I might just leave those together and let the blue butterfly pea climb on it. I don't know. Maybe I should try and separate those. I haven't decided yet. I have 3 blue butterfly pea, and they're all kind of like, they swing back and forth with whether they have decided that they're happy or not, and I'm really not sure how to make them happy. Like, are you enjoying being dry? No. Or are you upset because I watered you too much? So they're all alive, and sometimes they look like they're doing good. These are calendula, and there's one of these over here. This was my last one. What is it? It's called Stock in Apricot. It's a really pretty flower. I tried to grow some last year. They didn't make it. So hopefully this year that one will do good. I have 2 okra plants, which got really leggy despite me having them right under a light. They just kept going for it. So I think I can kind of earth them up a little bit. So I think they'll be okay. If not, whatever. These are my nasturtiums. There we go. This one is hilarious. I don't know if you can see it. Its leaves are super tiny. It's the only one of this variety that actually germinated ever. Like, I think I had 150 seeds, and that's the only one that has ever germinated. It's supposed to be a canary creeper, which is like these really frilly, bright yellow with red specks on it. Really pretty and very vigorous, but so far it's not being very vigorous. And then I have a couple new tomatoes over here. This is a white grape tomato. And then this one is purple Russian. I think this is another purple Russian here. Yeah, there's another purple Russian. So, oh, and these ones. These are my cucamelons. Hopefully those will do good this year. Last year they didn't do good, and I didn't get to try any cucamelons. I've never had cucamelons, but I'm very excited for them. So those guys all need some water, and then I'll give you a quick peek at what I need to get started next in the seed department. Alright, so I've got a couple of things that I need to do. I need to get some more herbs started, basils and lemongrass, and I've also got some varieties of flowers. Alright, so I also need to start a couple of my cucumbers. These are Suyo Long. They're a Chinese variety. These are basically the kind that we used to eat just for snacking all the time. They've got a really flavorful, crunchy texture, and the skin is edible. Like, it's not like a waxed cucumber. You can eat the whole thing basically. And then we got these last year for Gwenny, and we had a couple that like almost made it, and then something ate them. So we're gonna try again. These are
Benny Kadimi watermelon from Baker Creek. They're a pocket watermelon. They're nice and small. And then these are, this is Cocazelli, or Cocazello, sorry, squash. They're kind of like a regular zucchini, but they're striped. The ones I tried last year didn't grow as well, so I'm going to try again this year. If these don't go, then I'll put some golden crookneck in their place. The golden crookneck grew really well, but they weren't my favorite as far as flavor goes. So I'll try these. If they don't work, I'll replace them with something else. I think I only have 2 of them left, 2 or 3, so we'll see. These are lemon squash. They don't really taste like lemon, they're just lemon shaped. I only got 2 of these last year. Last year was just not a good year, and I feel like first year gardening is always the worst because you're getting to know your land and your weather and everything. So lemon squash, they're a small squash. Summer squash, they're really tasty. And desi squash, they're like little round ones, very productive. These ones are very resilient to pest and disease, and these ones are just super productive. So those are my summer squash I need to get started. My cucumber, so I guess these fall into the category of melons technically. Watermelons and cucumbers. And then I've got herbs and things. I also have some more flowers I need to get started. I've got some lemon bee balm that I want to get some of, or get some growing of, and some marigolds. I have Love in a Mist and Cleome. There's some mullein. Dill, some other flowers and herbs that I want to get out there. So, those are seeds that I need to get started soon. I've got some old paper pots that I'm salvaging so I don't have to make more, because as easy as they are, they can be a bit of a pain in the butt. So I'm going to get those done and get some more seeds started. And I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.